A company's truck stolen twice within a month. Witten Pest Control says if you hate bugs, you're gonna love us. But this time, they're the victim of some pests. Here at STEM Adventure Camp, kids are learning about how to maneuver the future, essentially. What's cool about this place is that they're not only learning about drones, but also future job opportunities. San Antonio police are searching for 4 people who are on the run after shooting a boy and a man at a pool. The nearly $35 million compensation package includes a one-time retention supplement. They also say they're still investigating why she died. And now this is a busy intersection. A lot of people passing by. Ooh, there is no time like right now to remember your sunscreen, especially for your kids. More on SPF and how you can make it fun for them coming up next. ERCOT is asking Texans to monitor grid condition updates through their website. A spam text looks like it's coming from a trustworthy source, such as your bank or delivery service, but it's all to get you to click that link. It's 101 degrees outside right now. Imagine being in a building without any air conditioning or circulating air. That's what SA Pets Alive is dealing with right now. The family car stopped in the center turn lane, just trying to turn into the T-Bar M Kids Camp, when all of a sudden the 16-year-old crossed into that lane, causing a head-on collision.
Here's KSAT's intern allysonhoy with a couple of unique Wimby facts you may not know about him.
Let's talk about 2 things that are easy to love: basketball and breakfast tacos. And new Spurs star Victor Wembanyama is bringing them both together. Now to the border and a story we're hoping to learn more about later this morning. State troopers were reportedly told to push migrants back into water in order to deny them drinking water. Happening today, KSAT is airing a special on fentanyl at 6:30 this evening. It's called Fighting Fentanyl. It's everyone's problem. Earlier this morning when it was darker out and a lot of cars rolling on by this car that they didn't see too well. For the second year in a row, record-breaking heat and extreme drought are leaving rivers across Texas bone dry. A love triangle murder trial, 6 years in the making, is officially underway in San Antonio.
You gotta tell me what's going on. I don't even know what's going on.
My wife is missing.
Her body was found on Old Corpus Christi Road between 37 South and 181. Elizabeth Contreras was missing no longer. In 2017, Elizabeth was just going to run a late-night errand. Munoz said she needed to pick up her work schedule from a supervisor, but she never came home.
I woke up to notice that Elizabeth hadn't gone home yet. So I got concerned.
Detectives revealed in court that they found her car and her body later that drive.
You have where her vehicle was found, and then obviously later on is when we found Elizabeth. And I believe it was Detective Bettis that found some blood underneath some tires and stuff like that. Kind of where that star is at.
Cell phone and GPS data led them to arrest Contreras. In court today, we were able to view Guadalupe Contreras' interrogation video from 2017. At this time, it was still a missing persons investigation, and he had pleaded that he did not know where Elizabeth was.
No, I don't know what she's at. That's the thing. And then right now you're telling me that she didn't show up on my job? And she did show up on my job.
Where's she at right now?
I don't know, sir.
Contreras would not let up, even with several detectives questioning from different angles. He stuck to his story, bringing up documents and time cards from his work computer as proof. allysonhoy, KSAT 12 News. Back to school will be here before we know it. Coming up, a local ministry tells us how kids can get backpacks and school supplies, all while coming together as a community. Up next. Imagine going into your first day of school with no backpack or school supplies. Other kids give you trouble, and assignments feel impossible. It's a common problem for kids right here in San Antonio. Pastor Jimmy Robles of Last Chance Ministries wanted to change that.
When I first started, I know how difficult it is to get a backpack. And I remember me and my wife, we would go to different churches just trying to get a uniform for my kids back in the days. We're trying to get a haircut. That really inspired us to start this back to school event.
The Back to School Bash was born, and its 17th annual drive is coming up.
So it's August the 12th at Rosedale Park. The kids can expect a backpack full of supplies, get a haircut, shoes, brand new shoes.
Pastor Robles also points out that this is no ordinary backpack drive. It's filled with fun for all ages.
They'll have all kinds of different activities. There's nothing but shade. Huge pavilion, live music, dance competitions, and they win prizes. So this benefits actually from elementary all the way to college.
Robles explains the many ways you can help, big or small.
You can contribute by making a donation. You can bring a backpack to the church, or you can volunteer your time as well. So we're asking $25. That's going to be their backpacks full of school supplies, actually what they really need. So if anybody wants to sponsor a kid or just donate $5 or whatever, that'll be a blessing as well.
The bash is for families of all situations, and Robles says it's so much bigger than a handout.
It's all about seeing a big smile on their faces, and when you can bring someone that has it all and someone that doesn't have it, and to put them together, that really prevents a lot of the bullying as well. Because hey, listen, we're all the same.
Families, vendors, and organizations wanting to help are all welcome, so that students' quality of life can go beyond backpacks.
This building itself used to be a food stamps office where you get food stamps, and I reported myself to get food stamps here. I told my wife, never in a million years did we ever thought that we were going to be preaching hope in a place where we used to not have hope.
The Back to School Bash will be on Saturday, August 12th. You can find the link to register in our website, ksat.com. I'm Allie Hoy, KSAT 12 News.